I don't believe in building a man.
Hi everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for coming. So in today's video, we are having this conversation that I think a lot of people need to hear. Don't build a man, build yourself. Now, before everyone get defensive, let me explain. Too often I see people, especially women, pouring all their time, energy, and love into fixing or building up a man, hoping that if they invest enough, he will transform into the person they want him to be. In honesty, that's a losing game. So I put the videos together so that you watch and learn. I'll be back to share my true sense, what I think about today's video.
I don't believe in building a man.
Nah, come on, dog. Don't say that. Don't
I'm
say that.
serious. I'm
Okay,
serious. That's the one thing I've
Nah,
stood by. I want to find, and I don't mean this in a bad way, as ready-made a man as I can find.
See, I hate to be a I told you so ass bitch, but didn't I tell y'all to never help a man when he down because all he gonna do is resent you for it later on? All he's gonna do is feel emasculated. And now we're seeing that shit unfold with Keke Palmer and her baby father. Didn't I tell y'all that he was a bum on the podcast? Didn't I say that? I told y'all that he was a bum and she was doing everything for him. And that never works out. It never works out in the woman's favor because when you do everything for a man, you make more money than him, you put him on, you give him a job, whatever you do. When you help a man when he's down, when he get back up, all he's gonna do is resent you for helping him out, and he's gonna feel emasculated. And an emasculated man is a dangerous man because now he gotta do something to show his masculinity. He gonna cheat or he gonna put his hands on you. I'm telling you. And now we see it all unfolding with Keke Palmer and her boyfriend. I told y'all that he was a bum. I told y'all that she put that boy up. I told y'all this. And I'm not saying, oh, I said it, but I'm just saying, like, this is a perfect example why you never help a man when he's down. Because he will resent you for it later on and show his ass.
So I've been married and divorced 3 times. And I'm going to share something with you regarding building your spouse or your partner up. If your spouse, your partner, boyfriend, girlfriend, or whatever is not adding value to your life, if they're not sowing time, energy, and money into you, you should absolutely not build that person up. Because what's going to happen is once they drain you of all of your energy, all of your time, all of your finances, they're going to up and they're going to get ready and leave you because now they feel like they deserve something better than you. Because keep in mind, they weren't also sowing into you so that you could develop and so that you could get to the next level alongside them. They've been draining you of your energy and your time and your money so that they can elevate above you. And once that person gets above you, then they're going to think that they deserve something better than you. Because 9 times out of 10, not only have you been sowing your energy into that person and sowing your money and your time into that person, they've also acted like a weight around your neck. So now you're not even the person that you were when they met you. You are lower. You're only a shell of what you used to be because that person has successfully drained and transferred all your energy, sometimes including your very personality, into themselves. And now they're going to take all that and they're going to go out and they're going to get the person that they feel that they now deserve, now that they've drained you of your time, your energy, and also your personality. So be very mindful when you are sowing into somebody else. And I'm definitely not saying that you should not be in a partnership where both of y'all are sowing into each other or giving your time and your energy and elevating one another. But you should never put yourself in a position where it's just a one-way street. Not a healthy relationship. Learn from my mistake so you don't have to go through it.
Who's to say once he get his act together, he gonna choose you? You the girl he got when he ain't had, when his life wasn't in order, when he wasn't a perfect catch, when he was a bottom of the barrel. Who's to say once he upgrades his life, he gonna think you is the person that deserve his upgraded self? You keep thinking these men that you accepting at they worst, at they best gonna want you. No, you the girl that he found that was able to put up with his while he was at the lowest. Watch him take all those lessons, all those upgrades, all those improvements he made while he was with you and take it to another person. Y'all keep waiting for these ifs, ands, and maybes when you can have a quality man now. Anytime somebody tell you they ain't ready, listen.
Hey, what's up, family? You can build a house, you can build a bear at the mall, and you can even build a sandwich at Subway, but you cannot build a man. Don't take on any projects, because if you build him, you're going to have to keep fixing him. Level up and live your best life.
What messed you up the most is at some point, someone taught you that building a man is your love language. That in order for you to actively love a man, you have to build him. You have to tolerate the pain of that growth, and you have to excuse him like you are his damn mom. People have convinced you that you're not dating a man, you're mothering him. And some of y'all, you don't know it. You're going to swear up and down on this live that you're not babying that man. But yes, you do. You don't hold him accountable when he fuck up. You tolerate and you make more excuses for him than he does. You are his number one defender of his bullshit. And you reason that if you were more woman, he'd behave more like a man. That love has its ups and downs, and we just going through a down season. You've been in a down season ever since you've been in that relationship. You reason to yourself that mask that man put on when he met you, that's his real self, not the authentic version of him that you are seeing now, that he knows that he has hooked you because now you love him and you ain't going nowhere. I don't give a what nobody say. The true measure of a man is not who he is when he's trying to get you to love him. It's who he is after he finds out you actually do.
So that's a video, guys. So I'm just here to share my true sons, what I think about today's video. So the reality of building a man, some people get into relationship thinking they can shape someone into their ideal partner. You support him emotionally, financially, and mentally. You encourage him, give him advice, and sometimes even carry him. And what happens most of the time, once he finally gets it together, he either leaves or doesn't show the same energy in return. Now, don't get me wrong. Supporting your partner is part of a healthy relationship, but there's a difference between supporting someone and raising someone. If you have to teach him basic respect, ambition, or effort, you're not in a partnership, you're in a mentorship. And that last time I checked, mentors don't get wedding rings. Why you should build yourself instead? Instead of pouring all your resources into building someone else, ask yourself, what am I building for myself? Are you investing in your worthy or your own growth? Are you securing your future? Are you leveling up? Because here's the truth. When you elevate, you naturally attract people who are already on your level. When you prioritize your development, you become less reliant of people who require rescue, okay, mission, just a function. When you build yourself, you create a foundation that no one can take away. A strong, confident, successful person doesn't chase potential, they align with the people who are already doing their work. The circle of a fixer. Relationship. Okay, let's talk about the pattern. A lot of people get stuck in relationships where they constantly playing therapist, coach, or even parent to their partner. It starts with small things, helping him find a job, pushing him to pursue his goals, making excuses for his lack of effort. At first, it feels rewarding, like you're helping someone involved. But over time, resentment builds. Why? Because relationships are supposed to be partnership, not project. If you're always the one giving and he's always the one taking, that's not love, that's labor. And let's be real, how many times have you seen someone build a man up only for him to turn around and be the best vision of himself for the next person? Exactly. So signs you're building a man instead of being in a partnership. Just break this down. If any of these sound familiar, you might need to re-evaluate. Number one is you constantly motivating him to do the bare minimum. You financially support him with no effort on his end to improve. And number three is you make excuses for lack of ambition, responsibility, or respect. You feel emotionally drained from carrying the weight of the relationship. You are waiting for him to get it together so the relationship can finally be fulfilling. Building yourself first creates being better relationship. Here's the thing. When you focus on building yourself, you create an energy that attract people who are always on the grind. Okay? So what do I mean? Already be working with a path on their own. So you don't have to always like chase someone or push someone do this. Like it's kind of draining. This is why when you're looking for someone, actually you have to like jot down the qualities of a person you're looking for, so you don't have so that you don't have to be worried, or you don't have to do a lot of work. So let me tell you, uh, think about the strongest relationship you know. They aren't built on one person fixing the other. They're built on mutual respect, or two people choosing each other every day and working together. So here is the takeaway. If someone is not ready, let them go. Let them do their own work. If they come back when they have put in the effort, great. But don't lose yourself in the trying to build someone else. Okay? So you deserve a partner, not a project. So at the end of the day, let's talk about what happens when you ignore this. When you try to build a man, you end up becoming his teacher, his mother, his cheerleader, his therapist, everything but his partner. And when he finally reaches a point where he's stable, when he secures, guess what? He might not even stay, because now he's a man you built, but not necessarily the man who values you. That's the truth. At the end of the day, love should inspire growth, not require construction. So don't build a man, you find one who's already built. Okay, so if you like this video, kindly leave the comment, like, what do you think about today's video? Have you ever in your life try to build someone? Because most of the stories which I've heard from women, when they build someone, they're always on the run. Like when you turn your back, you find that your partner is not there, they're already with someone else. All right, so they won't want to stay with you, they'll stay with someone else. Because I saw one couple, they were so loving, and the woman was always with him, always there. But when he has all together, he just changed his mind. You want now a body, you want to date a body, want to marry a baddie, not you, the person who were together. Like you even think like, is it you who's talking to me like this? You remember this. So I don't want you to find yourself in similar situation. I want you to be okay every time. So don't build go get the one who already constructed. Yeah, so I don't know what you think. Kindly leave a comment so that we discuss in the comment section. See you in the next episode. Bye bye, and don't forget to subscribe.